Hey Don, this is Josh from Josh and Danny SEO. I'm shooting you over that video about how you can improve your online presence. So just taking a look at your website, got a really nice header here. Of course, got your logo, got your different drop-down menus, best in industry, which is awesome. And then you have your phone number here. Now, as far as the phone number goes, it's awesome to place it. What I would do is make that a click to call. So if someone's looking for your services and they get to your website, they can quickly contact you to the longer they spend on your website, the worse it is. You want them to get in contact with you right away. So you want to make that a click to call. And then going through your website, the different services you provide, of course, and who you are and what your company is all about, which is awesome. And then, of course, you hit the bottom. Now, it is a really nice website. I'm not seeing a ton of content. I'm only seeing around maybe 300 words total. What Google is truly looking for nowadays is about 1,500 to 2,000 words. And mix in there a bunch of organic keywords as well. Now, what an organic keyword is a buyer intent word that a customer will be putting into Google to find your specific service. So let's take a look behind the scenes and see how your website is doing. The way we do that is with a system called Ahrefs. So first thing we look at when we put it in is the UR rating and the DR rating. So the UR rating is the strength of your website. The DR rating is the trust Google places in your website. Now, as you can see, you don't have any. Your UR rating is a 0, is no data, and the DR rating with the trust is a 0. Now, the reason for this is because of your backlinks. Now, it might say you have 20, but actually these 20 are what we call no-follow links. So they're actually working against you. Now, what a backlink is any link that leads from another website back to yours. Now, all backlinks are not created equal. For example, a backlink from Wikipedia will be an awful link just because that's super spammy. However, a backlink from a distinguished flooring blog would be awesome because that is relevant to your service. Now, another super important thing are those organic keywords, those buyer intent words that Google is ranking you for. So let's check out what your buyer intent words are. So just looking at the 4 you do have, Midstate Flooring, Midstate's Flooring, floor sales, and the only one that would kind of be relevant, and that would be Tile, Hendersonville, Tennessee. And you're on the 20 people a month search that, and since you're on the 7th or 8th page right here, yeah, you're unfortunately it's buried, so you're not really going to see any traffic from that. So what I did do a little research into Hendersonville, see if it's even worth it to try ranking for Hendersonville. And so I put in a lot of keywords, looked up a lot of flooring and stuff like that. You don't really get much volume from different Hendersonville. So even like the main one that should be Flooring Hendersonville, Tennessee, you're only getting 10 people a month. So it's not really worth it to try and rank for Hendersonville. I'm going to be 100% honest. So what I did is I went to the biggest place, of course, Nashville. I put in Flooring Nashville, Tennessee. So the first things that pop up, of course, are the ads, the people that are paying to be front and center. Second thing is your GMB. This Google Map Pack is super important to be on. I know you're on it in Hendersonville, but of course that really doesn't help. But it's super important to be on because 30 to 40% of people will pick out of the GMB. And then, of course, you have your organic rankings, which is by strength of website. Now, your first competitor will be L&L Flooring Company, not to be confused with the franchise LL. So this is a local company. So first thing we see is, of course, their header. They have a nice logo. They have all their drop-down menus. They have a click-to-call, which is awesome. And then going through, they have a decent amount of content on their site. Not a lot, not that 15 to 2,000 that Google is looking for, but they do have a decent amount. Now, let's check behind the scenes and see why they're doing so well. So first thing, as you can see, their strength rating is a 23, and their trust rating is a 0.9. So they can still work on some stuff. But what you can see they're doing pretty well is their backlinks. They have 322 separate backlinks, as well as almost 1,200 organic keywords. So let's check out what their keywords are. Now, of course, they have L&L Flooring, L&L, and L&L. They have all the different styles. And then, of course, they have Flooring Nashville. That's going to be your kicker. 500 people a month search that. They're in the front position for it, as you saw, and they're getting 54 customers from that one keyword. Hardwood flooring, 350. They're in the sixth position, which means they're like third or fourth, and they're still getting 19 people, even though they're not the top. Flooring store, they're in the fourth position out of 150. They're getting almost a perfect 10%, which is what you're going for. So as you can see, the keywords for Nashville that they're ranking for, they're doing decently well. So if we're looking to beat them out, first things, you got to get good backlinks. Right now you have backlinks that are working against you, so get rid of them and then start taking L&L Flooring Company's backlinks. You know these 302 are working because they're ranking number one. So take their backlinks, add them to yours, add some more on top of that so you can start ranking ahead of them, and then get that content. So 1,500 to 2,000 words so you can get more organic keywords throughout your site. So Google can start ranking you for buyer intent words that people are actually searching in Google. If you do that, you start seeing that organic traffic raise and start getting more calls through your website. Now, I hope you found this helpful, Don. If you have any questions, feel free to reach back out to me. And if you can leave some feedback, I'm always looking to improve. You have a blessed rest of your day.